Urgent. A world-altering event is approaching. Virgin Mary's warning for humanity. Greetings in Christ, dear brothers and sisters, and welcome to our channel, The Light of Heaven. We are deeply grateful for your presence today, and pray that this message will bring peace and clarity to your heart. If you haven't already, we invite you to subscribe to our channel, as we continue to share essential messages that illuminate our path in these troubled times. Stay with us until the end of this video to absorb the powerful message that is being revealed to us. As the world stands on the precipice of uncertainty and turmoil, the Virgin Mary has delivered a message that carries profound urgency and significance. It is a message that calls for immediate spiritual awakening, preparation, and unwavering faith in the face of imminent trials. With a heart full of compassion, the Virgin Mary reaches out to her beloved children, warning us of the great challenges ahead, events that will shake nations and transform the course of human history. In her message, the Virgin Mary reveals that 6 nations, Mexico, Colombia, Spain, Venezuela, Costa Rica, and Argentina, are on the brink of experiencing catastrophic events. These events, which she describes as apocalyptic in nature, will manifest through a series of devastating natural disasters, including violent earthquakes, destructive storms, and other calamities that will cause immense suffering. But these trials are not merely predictions of doom, they are a call to action. The Virgin Mary is not trying to instill fear, but rather to awaken us to the necessity of spiritual readiness. This is not a time for complacency. The world is shifting, and the heavens are urging humanity to prepare. The Virgin Mary speaks of these impending calamities as a moment for all believers to strengthen their faith, to deepen their relationship with God, and to become vessels of hope in a world that will soon experience great turbulence. The Virgin Mary's message serves as a wake-up call, urging us to rely not on the fleeting comforts of the world, but on the enduring power of prayer, faith, and divine grace. As the storm clouds gather, it is our unwavering belief in the Lord that will provide the shelter and strength we need. Through collective prayer and a deep commitment to faith, we will find the courage to overcome the trials ahead. One of the central elements of the Virgin Mary's message is the power of the Holy Rosary. She stresses that the Rosary is far more than just a prayer. It is a lifeline, a tool of grace and divine protection. The Rosary becomes our shield in the coming storm. By meditating on the profound mysteries of Christ's life, death, and resurrection, we align ourselves with the divine, inviting peace, strength, and the protection of the Holy Virgin into our hearts. The Virgin Mary urges us to make the Rosary a part of our daily lives, especially as we approach these challenging times. This powerful spiritual practice will provide comfort in the darkest hours and guide us toward the light of salvation. At the heart of her plea is a call for conversion. She invites us all to seek spiritual renewal, to turn away from sin, and to embrace a life of prayer, humility, and devotion to God. This spiritual transformation is not optional. It is crucial for receiving divine protection during the coming tribulations. Only through a sincere commitment to God's will can we hope to endure the trials that lie ahead. Moreover, the Virgin Mary emphasizes the importance of charity and communal solidarity. In these times of crisis, the strength of our collective faith will become a lifeline. We must live according to the teachings of Jesus, fostering unity and support among our communities. Acts of kindness and selflessness will be the beacon of hope that guides us through these difficult days. As we face hardship, let our prayers for one another strengthen us as a united body of believers. The Virgin also speaks of the mighty Archangel Michael, urging us to invoke his powerful intercession. Archangel Michael is described as the great protector of God's people, standing guard against the forces of evil and shielding us from harm. The Virgin Mary encourages us to place images or statues of Archangel Michael in our homes as a reminder of his constant protection. During moments of fear and uncertainty, we are invited to call upon this heavenly warrior, who will stand firm in defense of our souls and our faith. In times of trial, Archangel Michael's protection is vital. He is the one who will defend us against the dark forces that seek to lead us astray, and he will help us stay firm in our belief. The Virgin Mary's message invites us to turn to him for guidance, knowing that through his intercession, we will find the strength to weather any storm. The coming days will undoubtedly be filled with challenges, and the world will face tremendous upheaval. But the message of the Virgin Mary is clear. We are not helpless in the face of these trials. With prayer, faith, and devotion, we will find the courage to stand strong. The Rosary, our unwavering commitment to God, and the protection of Archangel Michael will see us through the darkness. This message is a call to action, a plea for each of us to fortify our faith, deepen our spirituality, and prepare for the coming days with the heart of a believer. The challenges ahead will test our strength, but they will also refine us, shaping us into stronger, more faithful followers of Christ. As we await the events that are to come, let us unite in prayer, asking for the grace of perseverance and the strength to remain steadfast in our faith. May the Virgin Mary's maternal love guide us, and may the intercession of Archangel Michael shield us from all harm. Together, with the power of prayer and the love of Christ, we will overcome whatever trials the future holds. Thank you for watching this important video. Please leave your thoughts and reflections in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more vital messages. Press the bell icon so you're notified when the next video is released. May God bless you all, and may the Virgin Mary's love and protection be with you always. In these uncertain times, we are reminded of the immeasurable power of faith and the divine protection that comes through prayer and the intercession of heavenly guardians. The Virgin Mary, in her great compassion for her children, calls us to trust in God's providence and to place our full faith in His strength, a strength that is as impenetrable as a shield. She assures us that this divine protection will guard us against the dangers that are looming on the horizon. Her message is a call to pray fervently, to trust in God's ability to shield us from harm, and to rely on His loving guidance through the trials ahead. The Virgin Mary's message underscores the gravity of the situation and the urgency of the times we live in. She warns that catastrophic natural disasters will soon strike 6 nations: Mexico, Colombia, Spain, Venezuela, Costa Rica, and Argentina. These events, described as signs of apocalyptic times, will manifest as earthquakes, violent storms, and other devastating phenomena. These calamities are not just random occurrences. They are divine warnings meant to awaken humanity from its spiritual complacency. They are urgent calls for us to turn back to God, to seek refuge in His love, and to prepare our souls for what is to come. This is not merely a call for physical preparation, though that has its place, but more importantly, it is a call for spiritual readiness. True preparation comes through prayer, conversion, and a sincere commitment to following God's commandments. The Virgin Mary encourages us to view these disasters not as signs of despair, but as opportunities to recognize the fragility of life and the need to place our trust fully in God. In her message, the Virgin Mary urges her children to maintain unyielding faith, even in the face of these impending trials. She reminds us that acts of charity, compassion, kindness, and generosity are reflections of God's love in the world. Mercy shown to others in times of crisis becomes a beacon of light, cutting through the darkness. Our actions can have a profound impact, offering hope to those in need and spreading the love of Christ when the world seems overwhelmed by suffering. The Virgin Mary calls for unity in this time of trial. She encourages the faithful to form prayer groups and come together in communal prayer, as there is immense power when many hearts unite in sincere supplication. Miracles happen when we pray together with genuine faith. The Virgin assures us that she is always present, interceding on our behalf, guiding us toward salvation, and offering us her maternal love and protection. Despite the unsettling nature of the warnings, Mary's message is one of hope, not fear. She reminds us that God's infinite mercy will never falter. In times of trial and uncertainty, His presence is a constant source of comfort and strength. Even when darkness surrounds us, His light will always shine brighter, and His love will never waver. God is with us, and through Him, we find the courage to stand firm in faith. The true preparation for the challenges ahead is spiritual, and Mary calls us to deepen our relationship with God. She urges us to trust in His providence and to seek His presence in all things. Through daily prayer and faithful devotion, we will find the strength and resilience needed to overcome any adversity that comes our way. One of the key spiritual tools that the Virgin Mary highlights is the Holy Rosary. She describes it as a heavenly treasure, a chain of prayer that connects us directly to her Immaculate Heart and to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. The Rosary is not merely a prayer, it is a powerful shield that provides us with divine protection and grace in these turbulent times. Mary asks that we dedicate time each day to pray the Rosary, meditating on the mysteries of Christ's life, death, and resurrection. Each beat of the Rosary is a bridge to the divine, bringing light and grace into our lives, guiding us through even the darkest hours. Alongside the Rosary, the Virgin Mary urges us to call upon the protection of Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior and faithful guardian of God's people. Mary describes Archangel Michael as a fearless defender, whose intercession is vital in times of spiritual battle. We are encouraged to place our trust in his protection, invoking his aid during moments of fear and uncertainty. Archangel Michael is our protector, and his strength will help shield us from the evil forces that seek to harm us. As we face an uncertain future, the call is clear. We must prepare spiritually. Prayer, charity, unity, and devotion are the foundations of our strength. Through these practices, we will find the courage and faith needed to face the challenges ahead. The Virgin Mary and Archangel Michael are our guides, offering us protection, grace, and hope. Together, we can weather any storm, emerge victorious, and walk the path toward eternal salvation. Now is the time to act, to stand firm in our faith, and to unite in prayer. Let us prepare our hearts, our minds, and our souls for what is to come. Through the Rosary, the intercession of Archangel Michael, and our unwavering trust in God, we will find the strength to endure, no matter what lies ahead. May God's infinite love guide and protect us all. In these troubled times, the message from the Virgin Mary reminds us that we are never truly alone. Her presence, coupled with the powerful intercession of Archangel Michael, offers believers a divine shield against the dangers that loom ahead. His strength and courage are like impenetrable armor, safeguarding us from both physical and spiritual threats. The Virgin assures us that in these challenging moments, her maternal protection will never waver, and her guidance will be an unwavering beacon of light. Beyond physical safety, the Virgin Mary's message calls us to spiritual vigilance and action. She emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with the teachings of Jesus Christ. It is not enough to believe, we must embody his love through acts of charity, compassion, and mercy. Mary urges us to care for the sick, welcome the downtrodden, and help those in need. These actions are more than just good deeds. They are tangible expressions of God's love in the world, and through them, our faith is made strong. By following the example of Christ in our daily lives, we become sources of light in a world that desperately needs hope. These simple yet profound acts of kindness will not only strengthen our own spirits, but will inspire others to turn to God's mercy and love. Through such actions, we are not merely preparing for the challenges ahead, we are actively spreading God's love, transforming the world one heart at a time. One of the most powerful tools the Virgin Mary calls us to use in these times is the strength of community prayer. She urges us to form prayer groups, to unite as families, and to come together in supplication. When hearts unite in prayer, the power of collective faith magnifies, and divine miracles become possible. Community prayer fosters solidarity and support, creating a safe haven where believers can draw strength from each other and feel the embrace of God's love in the midst of trials. The Virgin Mary reassures us that she is always present, standing by us in every moment. Her intercession is powerful, and through her, we can find direction and comfort. Even in the face of calamity and tribulation, the Virgin reminds us that God's mercy is boundless and his love is unfailing. No matter how dark the path may seem, hope is never out of reach when we trust in God's plan. Along with prayer, the Virgin calls us to return to the sacraments, those sacred practices that draw us closer to God. She encourages intensified prayer, fasting, and acts of charity as means of fortifying our spirits and preparing ourselves to face any adversity with unwavering courage and faith. These spiritual disciplines will protect us, both now and in the future, and prepare us to meet whatever challenges lie ahead with confidence. The time of preparation is now. The Virgin Mary's message is clear. The world faces not only physical struggles but spiritual ones. Faith, devotion, and commitment to God's teachings are essential in navigating the upcoming trials. The Virgin assures us that with the Holy Rosary, the protection of Archangel Michael, and the practice of charity and compassion, we will find the strength and grace we need to persevere. Her message is not one of despair, but of hope. Even in the face of trials and tribulations, we are reminded that God's love will sustain us. By embracing her guidance and following her call to prepare spiritually, believers can face these times with unwavering hope, courage, and faith. As we look to the future, let us not be consumed by fear but filled with the strength that comes from trusting in God's mercy. Together, through prayer, faith, and acts of love, we will weather any storm. The Virgin Mary stands as our guide, our protector, and our mother, leading us to salvation and eternal peace. Thank you for watching this video to the end. We'd love to hear your thoughts on today's message. Please leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to receive notifications for more uplifting videos and spiritual guidance. Let's continue this journey of faith together.